Okay, so this is part 2 of the lesson on Above and Below by Allan Holdsworth. It's my favourite Allan Holdsworth tune, one I learned a few years back, but I wanted to kind of return to it, and now that I do like a little bit of stuff on YouTube, maybe teach you the bits of it that I know. So, we ended the last kind of lesson on this chewy G minor voicing. Then we come to this kind of chewy D flat 7 voicing. You get D flat here on the 4th string on the A string, and then an F on the D string on the 3rd fret, and a B flat on the G string, and then a B natural or a C flat as it would be. And then you kind of come off on this B flat, then come down to this chord from earlier on, a G major 9, so we've got a G, B, a D and an A. So quite a nice little movement, that kind of thing. Just going to turn the delay way down. And then we come down to this really nice, we play the open D, and then this is like a D major 9 with an F sharp in the bass, and then we play that A up there when we move to the next chord. So just really nice, so F sharp, a D, and then that E there. And you move that whole shape up to the 7th fret, so that's like a G major 9 in first inversion. And we do that same thing, so and then we come to this really nice chord, so that's like an E minor with a B in the bass, so E minor 9, so we get a B, an E, an F sharp, and then the open G. Then we get this kind of octave on the G, and then to like a D 6, D major 6, or you could think of it as like a B minor in first inversion. And that's what he does on the record, I think. So you play this B and then descend to like the C major 6 or A minor in first inversion. But live he kind of sometimes does this. Rise up to the G instead of falling to the B, so you do either or. Then we get a really nice kind of this chewy chord again. So we get like an A major up here, so we've got an E and a C sharp, and then I would call this like the flat 9, so we've got the A sharp there or the B flat, and then an F, so that'd be like the sharp 5, and we resolve that to this really nice voicing for D major 9, right? So again, it's really tricky though, so we get an E, an F sharp, a C sharp, and then a D in the very top. So it's taken me a long time to get used to that move. Then you arpeggiate it up from there, so and then a B major 7 sharp 11, and then down to this. So this bit's quite a weird kind of, it's like an F sharp with a B flat triad in it, and he actually kind of slides this pinky up at the same time as holding the notes down. I can't really do it the way my... So you want to kind of avoid moving this finger, like that kind of thing, and then down to an A triad. So we slide from 3 to 6 with the pinky, and we hold down the F sharp. And then we get to what I think might be kind of the most majestic, but also kind of ominous sounding part of the tune, which is this. So this is a D minor major 7 with an A in the bass. And we kind of arpeggiate these chords as well, so we go. And then we fall down to a B major 7 sharp 11. So you get this kind of sound. And then we do that same move but up 2 frets. I'll just go through these chords a sec. So we've got an A in the bass, a D, an F, and then the major 7 to the C sharp, and then in the top we've got the 9 with a G. And then for this we've got an F sharp, a B, a D sharp, then an A sharp, and then in the top we've got an E sharp. So that's a B major 7 sharp 11. Then we move up that same thing 2 frets for the same voicings, just up 2 frets. So an E minor major 7 with a B in the bass, and then down to a D flat major 7 sharp 11 with an A flat in the bass. Then we move up to an F minor major 7 with a C in the bass, down to a D, what was this, major 7 sharp 11, down to a D minor 11, and then down to this really, really beautiful voicing for an A flat. So we've got an A flat, we've got the 6, we've got a B flat there, and then in the top we've got a C. So, and that's all I wanted to go through today. Just some really, really beautiful chords, I think. So where did we get to? So we get this. Just really, really beautiful, dreamy chords, I think, and just so otherworldly, and that is essentially what Allan was all about, and well, it's a quite sad loss. Anyway, I'll catch you in another video soon. The tab for that will be up on my Patreon if you want it.